Okay, welcome everyone to the session, and we're about to start. So this night we are going to um, hear from our respective team leads, and after that we can proceed with our lesson for tonight, which is a project closure report. We'll look at the reports before we close for tonight. So without wasting time, I want to congratulate all the team lead. Is sacrifice to leadership is not easy if you really want to lead where there is no money. As we all know, we don't have money here to embezzle. So all the people who are really going to lead is selflessness, and we want to say thank you. And all the support, all the people that are supported, we want to say thank you. And all the other people that contested or got nominated, but we aren't elected, we want to say thank you. So we need maximum support. If you support your team lead, you are supporting your project, and you are supporting your learning environment. So as you know, they are learners like you, they are project managers like, they are intern project managers like you. So don't expect them to be super project managers to know everything. They are not pros. So they are bound to make mistakes as well. So, and if you attack any of the leader here, you are attacking me. So that's it. So, and I'm not going to tolerate that. So thank you. And if you want to address us, I'm going to give everybody, do we have time? Five minutes. Is 5 minutes too much? Okay, I'll cut it to 3 minutes to just address us, and I'm looking forward to you raising your hand if you are ready to talk, so we can move faster. So, okay, Chinenye Abba, if you want to address us, you tell us briefly about yourself, the team you are representing, and brief overview of what you plan to give us, what you are trying to bring to table. All right. Thank you, Chinenye. Over to you.
Okay, good evening. Good evening, Mr. Charles.
We can't hear you very well. I can't hear you. Let me not speak for everybody.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Charles. Can you hear me now?
Sure.
Okay. Uh Good evening, everybody. Good evening, my fellow like mind. Hope you all had a productive day. So my name is Chinenye Abba, and I am the team lead Tope CRM Anambra Group and administrative assistant and liaison at Nagode Industries Limited. So I am excited to be part of Digitech Project Management and Business Analysis Bootcamp February 2025, being mentored by Mr. Charles. And also, I am excited taking up the task of leading my team in this project, Tope CRM implementation. So, guys, I intend leading my team by ensuring teamwork, fostering fostering open communication and accountability. I promise to be proactive, dedicated to our shared objective, and I'll also be approachable, which I've always been. So that being said, I look forward to collaborating efficiently with my team and deliver a top-notch result. Lastly, I wish everyone the best and hope we all pull through, come out successfully and strong. So thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Charles.
All right, that's a good one from Chineye. I hope this time you are going to make Anambra proud, because Anambra has not been performing the last projects of boot camp.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
all right, thank you, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Sylvia Madu Abuchi.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Charles.
Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. And I believe some of us already know me, but for official and professionalism purposes tonight, my name is Sylvia Madawichi, and I feel so honored to have been chosen by the Abuja Group teams to lead as a project manager for the CRM implementation project for Tupe Limited. However, I believe that while I may hold this title, we all are project managers here, learning and working towards the same goal. So just as Mr. Charles, one of our key stakeholders, told us yesterday, he briefly told us that this project is critical to um, improving customer management and streamlining overall operations at Tupe Limited. And our objectives and goals for this project are clear and focused, aiming to streamlining lead and contact management to boost customer acquisition, automating sales, enhancing services and efficiency, and providing real-time insights. So in order for us to achieve these goals and objectives, we just have to efficiently deliver some deliverables, which include a fully configured CRM system, seamlessly integrated with Tupe's existing transaction and communication systems, accurate data migration, comprehensive staff and user training to ensure smooth adoption of the CRM. And finally, by implementing this tailored CRM system, I want us to know that we are not just enhancing operational efficiency, but we are also empowering ourselves with hands-on experience in product and project management. So I encourage each and every one of us to be open to learning. And I am confident that with our combined effort here, we will all see significant growth, both in our chosen career paths here and in the overall success of this project. So thank you all for the support and the collaboration that we will render to each other throughout this journey. And I look forward to working closely with each and every one of us here to make this a success, both here and beyond. Thank you.
All right. Sylvia, thank you for your speech, and we've heard how you said you are going to help us to achieve our objective with your team. So we're looking forward to that. So thank you. All right. Let's hear from Ifeoma Godfrey Mba.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Charles. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we can. I can.
Okay, then. My name is Ifeoma Godfrey Mba. I represent the Enugu area or the Enugu branch. I don't really have much speech to give because my nomination just happened this evening. But I want to say I am grateful and I appreciate the opportunity my team members have given to me, because it's a privilege to serve you guys. And I promise that I'm going to work with you guys. I'm not just going to be there as arrowhead. We are all learning. So we are going to learn together. We work together, we collaborate together. We're all project managers here. So it's not like I know it all. So I'm looking forward to working with you guys. And I'm happy and privileged that you guys chose me to serve you. And I promise to do my best while at it, and hope that we'll collaborate together. And Mr. Charles, thank you once again for the privilege and the opportunity you've given to me. Thank you all.
All right, that's a good one. I'm looking forward to that collaboration as well. To all of you, thank you. Ugochi, Victor, Chike. Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Charles, and good evening, dear colleagues. My name is Ugochi Victor Chike, and I'll be representing the Lagos team. Yesterday, I was elected to be the team lead of the Lagos team. So far, so good. We've had a couple of meetings that have been quite productive, which I'm grateful for. And luckily for me as well, I also have backing of 2 other ladies to support me as a team lead of Lagos. I'm very grateful for the generous contributions I've received from my team so far. I've received tremendous support. And so I want to take this opportunity to thank my team and as well as accept the responsibility. It hasn't all been fantastic. So I want to take this opportunity as well to call on my other team members who haven't showed up to please show up so that we can form a formidable team. Thank you, and hopefully we would achieve our aim. Thank you.
All right, Ugochi, that's a good one from you. I hope Lagos people are warming up. So thank you. I'm equally open for collaboration, and thank you. Okay, we have Dumdi Bare Ma Inkwa. Please forgive me for your name, but I've called you.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Charles. Good evening, everybody. Sorry, my camera is not on. We just took our light now, and I don't have lights over where I am, so I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay, my name is Winkwa Dumdibabari Promise.
Okay.
And
I can see you yourself trying to pronounce your name. We see you struggle to pronounce it.
I'm trying to take my time so that everybody can hear how the name is pronounced. So It's Dumdibabari.
Okay. All right, carry
on. Okay, for myself, I'm privileged to be elected as the team lead for River State Group in this exciting TOPE CRM implementation project. So far, the training has been eye-opening. Have gained a lot from the past few weeks in project management, which is actually my first time of diving into this. As we continue, I actually promised my team that we are not going to slag behind. I'm going to ensure that I give all my best to ensure that the deliverables that is expected of us and the timelines, we meet them at every given time. And for the members of our group that are not all active, I also want to use this medium to call on them to come all out and let's give our best to this opportunity that we have in front of us. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Charles.
All right, that's a good one, and thank you for that. And I want to appreciate you in a special way because you are the only guy here who managed to wangle your way among all these great ladies. It's not easy to emerge as a man in this because all these ladies you see here, they are strong ladies, So I want to ask everyone to support you, And this is the first time a guy is emerging from Port Harcourt to lead. You know, Port Harcourt has been a very hot spot, and ladies have been performing well. So they've already set a pace for you. You know, I have to say this in Port Harcourt. But I know you are equal to the task, and I want to encourage all the guys here to please try to show your face, try to represent. I'm not trying to be, okay, if I'm a woman and you say I'm a feminist or this and that, but the truth is that I want more men in this, our learning activities. Looking at the statistics here, we have around 80% of ladies in this boot camp, like 20% are men, which is very, very, because what we are talking about here, you are talking about leadership program. We are talking about leadership course, leadership in the society, in the market, and you can see that ladies are really taking the stage. So we need to do more. So that's why you emerging is special to me, because at least we'll have a guy here. So not only me will be having a board meeting with this lady, so we'll have someone to support me. Yeah, good. So I am happy we have grown to another stage. This is another milestone. So, and I now have kind of delegated authority, so I should be able to start having some relief. So, and all the team members, they should know that, yeah, the success, the progress, and not just this program, not just this projects, yeah, it's about the boot camp, the camp. I want you to understand that it's not just the CRM project we're talking about. You are the lead for the group, not the project. You are leading the group. We might have more than one project. So it's you that will represent, you are leading your team, not just the project. So if anyone is struggling in this boot camp, I expect you to be there for them. These are some of the things you have to do. Encourage everyone. As a matter of fact, you need to money everyone in that team. So that is what I expect from you guys. So thank you. So onto this, you are free from now to call the first meeting anyhow you want to do it. If you don't know what to do, you can seek for assistance, or you can, for me or from any of the team member, you can equally throw it open. If you are struggling, don't try to know it all. Ask questions as well, because you are a student as well. It's time to lead. So I expect that the team should start having meetings immediately. That is what we are in here. We are not here for playing. As a matter of fact, I want to remind you that this program, a lot of people, their destiny, they are waiting on this to turn around their future. And I don't want you to, any of you here, to play with anybody's future. You can see me, I try as much as I can. I turn up when I'm supposed to turn up. I've not been late. It's not because I don't have other things to do, you know, but I have to stick around because we are talking about people's future. We have a lot of young people here. Some of you are here, young men here, waiting to get a good job so that they can get married, build house, buy car. So it's a serious business we are doing here. So I encourage everyone. My own is to provide you the direction. To do the magic, is you. But the truth is that a lot of people have done the magic. So I believe you all can do the magic, turning things around. Yeah. And again, Tope, we are not playing with Tope. Tope is a startup company that we are looking at rivaling companies like OP, PAMPay. So we are not just, it's not just a fictitious company that we set up for this. This is a project we have been working for a long time, and we plan to roll it out from you guys. So opportunities might come out from here as well. So everything we do here, you take it seriously. So that is my encouragement. So over the weekend, I'll try as much as I can to onboard us within the Freed camp so that we can start as soon as possible. I don't want to be the delay here. So thank you, and I wish you the best. Okay. Having said this, it's time for us to dive into the business of tonight. It's not the second business of tonight, which is our lesson, because we're not going to play with our lesson as the project is going on. We're not going to play with the lesson, because it's the lesson, the knowledge gained from the lesson is what we are going to apply practically to manage these projects. So it's important. So before I start, if you have any brief question, clarification, I can take from two people, only two people, but if you don't have, good and fine, we just dive in because I don't have time as well. Okay, we don't have any question. So let's dive into the matter. So we're going to be looking at project closure reports. So when we treat this, we must have covered almost all the documentation, all the key events in project management. So then we'll know by next week we'll talk about methodologies and the soft skills. So yeah. So what is project closure reports? When you are undertaking a project, you don't just close the project and go. You don't just leave. When the time elapses, you just say, hi, everybody, see you tomorrow or see you next time. But there's what we call project closure reports. It's a report that formally brings the project to an end. And then when that is done, then it's either there is a new project, you start a new project, or if you're on a contract, it means the contract is over. So that is the project closure, and this is the responsibility of the project manager, not business analyst or any other person. So you, the project manager, you are the leader, it's your responsibility to close the project. As long as you, the project manager, have not closed that project, the project is not closed. If you didn't close the project, even if you finish and you don't close the project, and leave, is just like it's an abandoned project because it wasn't properly closed. And during the closure report is the time to assess, look at the expectations and the actuals. Is a time to measure the expectations and the actual. Expectation is what we plan to achieve at the beginning of that project and how we close. How did we end? Have we achieved our set objectives? Have we managed to accomplish our success factor? These are things we need to look at during the project closure report. So, and it's there for you to decide if you've done well, and if you've not done well. By the time you write a good report, you know that, yeah, my team really did a good job, or you know that you and your team didn't do a good job, and there is room for improvement. So let's look at the lesson notes, and after then, if you have time, then you can ask more questions. So I hope everyone can see my screen, and
Yes, we can.
Yes,
okay.
we can, sir.
Okay, a project closure report is a formal document prepared at the end of a project to summarize its outcome, assess its success, and ensure all project activities are completed. It provides a record of the project's achievements, challenges, and lessons learned, serving as a reference point for future projects. Yeah, so you look at everything that happened in that project. You equally capture lesson learned here as well, although we have a dedicated document called lesson learned. But in project closure, you need to capture everything that happened, summarize everything that happened, all the activities. Of course, before you can close a project, only if you are forced to shut down the project. If you are not forced to shut down the project, then you must have completed all the activities you planned. If you look at your project plan, you have a list of activities you planned out to complete. So you must have completed all the activities, record the achievements, key challenges, and lesson learned. It's a very powerful document for the organization, a reference point. Anytime they want to talk about the project, they need to look at the closure reports. And it's their duty as the project manager to prepare these reports. And it's very important for the project and for the organization. Number one is that it provides accountability, confirm whether the project objectives and deliverables were met. You have set objective. This time, like I said earlier, you compare the expectation and the actual. When you are starting, there's something you expected. Just like when we are coming into this boot camp, you have expectation. When you are going into a university, you have expectation. So many times you find out that we'll come short of our expectation. Some will come, some didn't graduate, some graduates even with a better grade than they expected, and things like that. So every project must be evaluated that way through a report to check the objectives and know if they were met. Then stakeholder communication. Communicate with the stakeholders. The outcome of the project is important, that they know the outcome, even if they know there should be a formal document communicating to them that this is the outcome of the project. They have to know that. And lesson learned must be equally contained here. All the challenges we face, we need to capture them here as well. This will serve as a reference point for improvement for other projects. So many of us, we are going to be working in a company on full-time basis, on permanent basis. So you find out that as you are completing this project, you are starting another project. As you are completing it. So any struggle, any challenge you had in the current or previous project, that will become a stepping stone for improvement on the other or upcoming projects. Then official closure, it marks the formal end of the project and release the resources. Like I said, if there is no document prepared and approved that closes the project, it's expected that is an abandoned project because it was never officially closed. A project should close. So this is an official document to indicate that, yes, we've come to the end of the project. Compliance. Ensure all contractual and organizational requirements are met. So that is some of the key importance of project closure reports. If you are writing a report, it's expected that you have some key areas you need to capture, which are called components. So you need to identify all the components you need to capture so that you don't miss anything. The key components here is you must capture the project overview, which is the summary of the project, its goals and scope. You must have captured that if you are writing a report, a closure report. Objectives and scope, statement of objective and whether they were achieved. Like I said, you need to state the objective and the actual, that is expectations and actual. And if we did not capture, if we didn't meet, we should be able to see the variation, how we didn't meet the project goal. Why? Deliverables, list of project deliverables and their status. By the time you are closing a project, you need to state the status of all the key deliverables. For instance, you might find out that there's a lot of risks that are still pending that have not been resolved. You need to list that everything has been closed or completed. So it's important so that we know what is completed, pending and or incomplete is important. These are things you need to. So some of the items that are pending or incomplete at the time of closure, you need to state the reason why they are pending, why they are incomplete, and you are closing the project. But in most cases, you find out that everything should have been completed before closing the project. And budget, you need to compare the budget. When you are starting this project, what is the actual cost? That is the plan, the budget, original budget and the actual cost. You might have started with a budget and you find out that the budget, you needed a supplementary budget and it was approved. So If you are starting, for instance, in this project, we agree that it's £10,000. That is the budget. And at the end of this project, you ended up spending £15,000. So you must state the actual, the planned budget versus the actual, and equally with explanation of the variance, why there is a variation. Yes, they have approved it. You cannot say, yeah, they already know and they approve. You equally is going to be part of the documentation, because some people that are not part of the project might just come in and want to see the report. And mind you, the report is a document. It becomes a resource base for the organization. Somebody who do not know anything about the project might want to grab a copy of the closure report to help them plan their own project. So, and here equally, you need to capture the key success factors. It's very, very important. It's even one of the most important, because when we are starting, like now we've issued out our project brief. In our project brief, there's where we say success factor. Within that success factor, this is what we want. If you close this project without achieving or hitting our success factor, we know we might not be happy about it. So it's equally important to list all these success factors, metrics or indicators used to assess project success. And then stakeholder feedback, summary of feedback from stakeholders. Before the closure, you must get feedback. How do they feel about this project you are closed? Are they happy? Are they not happy? If they are not happy, why are they not happy? Challenges faced. You already have a project read where you capture all the risk issues, dependencies, and the rest of them. You must capture your challenges and how they were mitigated. How did you plan them? How do you address them? And lesson learned, capture lesson learned, insights, and recommendation for future projects. So, and handover details, handover of deliverables to the team or stakeholders, and close out action. Actions taken to close contracts, release resources, and finalize documentation. Then other documents like supporting documents you want to attach, appendix, you can capture them in appendix or attachments. And here, so these are going to form your report. And that is it. So you must capture all these activities in your report. And this equally a guide for you if you are planning to write a report. Looking at the steps, number one is to gather project data. So before you do that, you already have a lot of documents you have used throughout the project, or you need to gather them, put them together. It's going to help you collect data on deliverables, timeline, costs, and outcomes, review project documentation such as project plan, meetings, risk register, log. All this is where you are going to harness all the information you are going to use for your report. Step 2, summarize project outcome. Clearly state whether the project met the objective, highlight key achievement and deliverable. 3, evaluate project performance, compare actuals and against the plans, and then analyze deviations and explain the reason for the variance. Like I said earlier, document lesson learned, We already talk about that. Include stakeholders. You can't do this in isolation. You need stakeholders to make their inputs. So when they give you their inputs or their feedback, if they are happy, that will serve as kind of approval, you know, for you to contribute. If they are not happy, you already know. So summarize their observation in the report. Finalize handover. Ensure deliverables are transferred to the operations team or stakeholders. As you are transferring them, they will give you confirmations, confirm all contractual obligations have been fulfilled. So once you do done all this, then it's going to be easy for you to just compile your report, use a structured template or organizational information to just compile a report, review for completeness and accuracy before distribution for validation. Approve and distribute, share the report with stakeholders and secure the approval, and then archive a report for future reference. With that, you've done a closure and you can then take your team out. You guys have achieved. So this is a live closure report from Futraco, currently Beta Marketplace expansion project closure report. The expansion of Futraco to 5 additional states and in Nigeria to increase market share. The objective for this project expansion here, that is the overview. Then objective is to achieve 95% of vendor onboarding and establish logistic partner in all the new states. Deliverables and summary. Vendor platform integration complete. Logistics contract complete. Customer outreach ongoing. So you see here, this is ongoing, it's not completed because it's going to continue to be ongoing, continue to outreach customer. This is kind of, you see the status. Then budget, planned budget is £50,000 and actual is 48,500. Savings due to streamlined vendor onboarding. So you see where the savings comes in. You need to state, even if you save, you need to state where the savings comes in. Because so many times you might just save money, you are rejoicing you save money and you are implicating yourself. They might start questioning the standard or the quality of the project because of the savings. But like in this case, you see streamlined vendor onboarding. So that's where we will save this. So once you give a valid reason, that will equally be appreciated. Timeline. Projects completed within 8 weeks time frame. Key success factors, vendor onboarding rate, delivery efficiency, and customer retention in new states. And then stakeholder feedback. Stakeholders express satisfaction with the smooth execution, but requested enhanced customer outreach. You see what the stakeholders, you need to document, capture what they are happy, but they are still requesting for more enhancement in some of the deliverables like the customer outreach. And challenges, delay in logistic partnership, resolved by engaging additional vendors. Like you see here, challenges, so you need to capture all your challenges and how it was resolved and lesson learned. Future expansion should include earlier engagement with logistics providers, based on the challenges you had. You see here, delay in logistic partner. So that is the challenges. You are now using it as a lesson learned, and next time, the future expansion should start earlier engaging the logistic provider, because in the current project you just closed, the major challenges happen to be the delay in the logistic partnership. And handover details. Operation team has taken over vendor management and customer service. So that is it. So in your own case, it might be after the CRM implementation, the marketing team or the sales team will take over the CRM system. So that is handover. And closeout actions, finalize vendor contract, archive project documentation, and release resources. So and that's it. Appendix here, you can put attach map of new states, vendor onboarding statistics, and financial reports. And that is a closure report. If you like, you can add approval section, but at this point, it has been approved. By the time the stakeholders get back to you as a feedback, their feedback is approval. So, and that's it. So this can use this as a template to get started if you don't know where to start. If you're writing a closure report, or there you can have other companies have different ways of designing their template. You can use complete template. This is a template, another template you can. So I just brought so for you to show that there are so many ways you can do that. You're looking at this project closure report template. It captures the business problem, project description, project leader, date of completion, project deliverables, description of deliverables, relevant documents and owners, and benefits, financial benefits, performance, other benefits, shortfalls, and you come here, you provide project leader, who is the project manager, the signature and date, project sponsor, signature and date, process owners, signature and date, financial advisor, signature and date. So if it's required, if a company requires this, you do it the way the company wants it to be. Most companies have their template. Well, I'm sharing two templates, that's for you to know that there is no standard template for it, but make sure you capture key components, just like I did here. I'll show you major components here to capture. Once you've done that, then you have a good project closure report. And that is it. It's not a rocket science. And with this, once you've closed, then it means you have successfully added one project to your CV. So if you not close the report, don't be proud yourself that you're a project more. You must have completed one report like this before you can proudly be telling people you're a project manager. You've not done this, you're on your own. Yeah. So that's it. I think with this, when we are starting our project, we cannot say, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. You should know how to do a lot of things by now. That is the purpose. A lot of things is now. domesticated for you. You have a lot of information, a lot of resources to leverage and deliver a high quality project. So if you have question, you can ask your question. Okay, Odu Kingsley, please come with your question.
Good evening, Mr. Charles.
I'm listening.
My question is, with all these things now you just said, are we using project labor for it?
Are you using, of course, we use project labor is a tool. How you say you are going to be using project labor for it? Project labor is a tool that help you to create a project plan. While you using project labor for it, have you used project labor before?
Yes, of course.
So what did you use project labor for?
The first assignment you gave us.
Huh?
The first assignment you gave us to do.
No, I didn't. I don't want to. What do you use project labor for? Is the assignment.
The assignment you gave us now.
What is the assignment? What is the name of the assignment?
We will do that one breakdown structure.
Huh?
One breakdown structure. After that, that's what we use it for.
Of course, you say you are lying because we didn't use project labor for work breakdown structure.
I said after work breakdown structure, that's what we use.
What is the deliverables? That is what I'm asking. Please, if I'm not asking you, stop interrupting us. If you are genius, wait till you are asked. You didn't raise your hand, somebody raised hand, and you're now trying to become a know-it-all. I'm interacting with this guy. Did anybody invite you to help? Kingsley, we don't use the project labor is being used for project plan. So during the project closure reports, the only way you can use you need to look at your project plan to make sure that please, all this laughing emoji, I don't want it. If there is no question is stupid to me. You know, I don't see any question as stupid for someone's question to become a laughing stock. If I notice you are putting all these laughing emojis unnecessarily, I will remove you from this class. I'm not joking. So, like I was saying, the only thing you are going to use, like all the documentation, you need to review all your documents. And what you need to review is project plan. You use project labor to create a project plan. So project labor is a tool. So I think there is need for you to go back to drawing board and look at our videos and read lesson notes as well. It's going to help you as well. So thank you for asking your question, and all this shouldn't discourage you in future. No matter how stupid question you might look, my seems, I respect every question.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Chinenye Aba.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Charles.
Good
Well
evening.
done, sir. So, sir, for the resources, both human and material of a project, should we use like market price or generate based on what we think is okay?
Is it is it not the market where you are buying the product that you are going to use to? You're going to use market price, or do we have any other price we can use? Tell me, if it's not market price, do you have any other price where we get our price list. I don't know about that.
Okay. What if it's above budget?
Of course, they must have done the costing, or you tell them it's above the budget. But before releasing a budget, whoever is releasing a budget, mind you that business analysts must have done feasibility study before they come out with that budget.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So they don't just quote budget. By the time we finish business analysis, before any solution is developed, there's what we call solution evaluation. Within the solution evaluation, the business analysts need to go and do the costing. How much is going to take to develop that solution? It's expected that business analysts must have done some legwork before coming up. They don't just give you price. They don't do that. They must have done. And so in some cases, the resources here, human resources, we know the market price for, we don't have a benchmark for human resources price. So you find out some project managers are getting paid 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 per annum, and some are even getting paid 20,000. So it's all about your bargaining power with the, you can equally go hire remote workers, freelancers. So in the market, the price for resources varies, but it's still in the market. Okay. Amuche Shulamite.
Good evening, Mr. Jess.
Good evening.
My question is somehow the same with Chinenye's own. On this, your article that you are presenting, I saw in that financial budget, I saw that the actual budget is 48,500 and the planned budget is 50,000. So I don't know. Is it because maybe there will be high price of things? Is that why they added it to 50 or what?
I clearly stated why there is a variation. Can somebody respond to that? I stated it, so you shouldn't be asking me why it's there. Let me, because it's there. Why there is a variation is captured there. You cannot be asking me why this here.
Because of the vendor somebody.
Did I not mention the reason here?
Sir, you did.
Okay, so why are you asking me this kind of question?
You did, sir.
So why did you ask that question? Okay, Nemi Tekena.
Yes, sir. I wanted to just answer what you said someone should answer on behalf of Shulamite. That's
okay. Shulamite. You want me to borrow you my glasses?
So I don't know if I can just answer it or she understands it now.
There's nothing to answer because of are you not seeing it?
Okay, sir.
Okay, you can answer the question. Name me.
Should I answer?
Yes, answer.
Okay. So the planned budget, which is £50,000, that's the actual money, that's the money they budgeted for the project. But what they actually used was 48,500. And Mr. Charles said, when you are saving a sum, when you have money saved, you should always state where the savings came from. That's why you're seeing budget saving due to streamline vendor onboarding. So they did not use the full 50,000 pounds because of this vendor onboarding streamlining. They had 1,500 left. I don't know if you understand now, Chilamites.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, everybody should clap for Nemi. All right. Thank you, everyone, and thank you all the people that were asking questions. And is it Joseph? You are contemplating. You are ready. When you raise your hand, you bring your hand down. You say whatever you want to say. Is your class, Mr. Joseph?
So sorry, sir. I don't have anything to say at the moment. I mistakenly raised my hand, sir.
Okay, you already said something, which is still good to hear their voice. All right. So that's very good. For some of you who are collaborating actively, asking questions, I like people to ask questions in my class. It's important to me. And please, I want to appeal to everyone. When someone is asking a question, don't laugh at the person. We know if we crack a joke, everybody can laugh. But when someone is struggling, there's a way I might want to drill the person. Don't laugh, because I'm trying to bring out the best in person. If you ask some question, I want to make sure that you've gone through your lesson notes, you have done this. Because some people will not go through their lesson note and they'll be asking, but I still respect everybody's question, you know. So it might affect some people's confidence. We're here to build confidence, you know, want you to be confident. The major thing that's going to drive you is confidence. If you lose confidence within this small group, you are gone. And don't allow anybody to take your confidence away. It's important. So, like you see, all these people that come here, they put on their camera, you see their face, they are building confidence. You might not know what they are doing, because so many of you are hiding, they are shy, they don't want to put their camera, not because they are, but some of you are shy. But you need to learn how to conquer your shyness. It's part of the thing you are doing here, collaborating with other people you don't know before, people of different background, people of different orientation, people from different walks of life. So don't allow anybody to intimidate you. It's very important. Yeah, I'm saying it. So, and the project team lead, the work have started. There's nothing to wait anymore. If you don't know where to start, just start with kickoff meeting. Yeah, but plan it. Before you do anything, make sure you go through the lesson video or notes to prepare yourself. Don't just go and start a deliverable without knowing what to do. You have resources here, enough. So thank you. I can see some people still raising their hands. I don't have spoken with Joseph. I don't know if you have other things to say, or is the one you are raising before. I have Emmanuel Men. So Joseph, is it the other one you are raising, or you are raising a new hand?
No, sir, I'm not raising a new hand, sir.
Okay.
The other time, sir.
Okay, Emmanuel Men. So after Emmanuel Main, we'll call it a session. Emmanuel is not coming forth. So I want to say thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening,
How are
everybody.
you?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, we
Sir,
are
please,
listening.
I'd like to, my own issue is just like a request from me to you, sir. I don't know if you can try to explain all these processes using some of these very popular project management tools too, maybe Jira or maybe Asana, so that we can be able to implement these things. Because most of the jobs I've been saying, they have been requesting Jira experiences and for Asana too, sir.
Okay, there's no need of jumping on. Project management will have so many tools, and some of the ones we've taught you already, with that we've at that stage for you to know about it. When you get to the stage you know about Jira in this bootcamp, you will talk about Jira. So there's no need of jumping on. Try to understand the one being taught to you first. Like I said yesterday, don't take one step at a time. Don't forget about the market. Don't go and start browsing the market. Try to learn first. If you are learning from two sources, you might be struggling because, like, serving two masters at a time, this one is feeding you with this information, then you are carrying information from another source. You are going to be confused, just like what we are saying. Who tell you we are not going to treat all those? Every tool that is necessary, we are going to treat it. So there's no need for that. So thank you, and enjoy your weekend.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Thank you very much, sir.
thank
Thank you,
you.
Mr. Charles. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Charles Kachifo.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, Kachifo too.
Good night.
Yeah.